It was 1995 when the first legends about the Tokyo Midnight Club began circulating outside Japan. This secret street racing group operated under the cloak of night, meeting precisely at midnight at strategic locations like the Koko parking area in Yokohama, a spot that still attracts sports car enthusiasts today. The club started small with just 30 dedicated members, but quickly became a legend on the Wangan, that famous straight highway bordering Tokyo Bay. Their reputation for speed and precision soon spread through the underground automotive world. What made the Midnight Club unique were its ruthless rules. Your car needed to consistently maintain 257 kilometers per hour. No losses were tolerated against rivals from other clubs, and only 10% of applicants were accepted after rigorous testing. It was like a fight club of Japanese streets. No real names, just codes. No questions about professions or income sources. The only thing that mattered was what happened when the accelerator was pressed. Among the members were some of Japan's best tuners, like those from Top Secret and AB Flug. Their cars were true mechanical masterpieces, all with at least 500 to 600 horsepower. Some exceeded 180 million yen in modifications, like a certain Porsche 911 that became legendary. And we can't forget the iconic Datsun Fairlady Z280ZX. Their goal was clear: to dominate the pursuit of 300 kilometers per hour on public roads. An obsession that began in the 80s and defined an entire generation of Japanese tuners. But like all great legends, the Midnight Club too would meet its end. The peak of the Midnight Club in the 90s was marked by fierce discipline and automotive technology that pushed limits. Let's explore what truly made these night racers so special. On the Wangan, the highway that became their sacred territory, only the best of the best survived. The entry process was as rigorous as special forces testing. Candidates had to prove their cars could maintain 257 kilometers per hour consistently, not just once, but in multiple supervised races. The cars of these night warriors were true engineering marvels. The club counted on legendary tuners like Isami Amemiya and Smoke Nagata, who transformed ordinary vehicles into high-precision machines. One particular Porsche 911 consumed 180 million yen in modifications. An anonymous member's Datsun Fairlady Z280ZX became so famous, it's still remembered at Daikoku car meets today. With elegant lines hiding a 600 horsepower heart, this machine perfectly represented the club's spirit. Discreet outside, explosive inside. But the real technological milestone was in the engines. Most club cars ranged between 500 and 600 horsepower, with some examples exceeding 700. They didn't just break speed records, but also ingenuity records. Every mechanical solution was customized, tested, and perfected during late nights on the Wangan. The club's communication protocol was as unique as their cars. To schedule meets, they used coded ads in local newspapers. With codes, only initiates understood. The meeting point was always the same: a gas station near Tommy Expressway, where they planned races starting after 1 a.m., when traffic died down. The speed obsession had one clear target: hitting the mythical 300 kilometers per hour with street-legal cars. This quest began in the 80s, when the first Japanese tuners defied physics on highways. The Midnight Club took this goal to another level, using both the Wangan and Yatabe test track for trials. But with success came unwanted attention. At its peak, the club had 75 members, but fame brought problems. Authorities began applying pressure, and then a tragic event accelerated the end of the golden era. The year was 1999, when the rivalry between the Midnight Club and the feared Bosozoku reached its breaking point. While the club racers sought technical perfection, the rebel bikers represented chaos on Japan's streets. The Bosozoku, with their ankle-length jackets and bikes with modified exhausts for maximum noise, were the complete opposite of the Midnight Club's discretion. Their gangs had dominated streets since the 70s, more interested in disturbing public order than speed competitions. Tension between the groups had been building for years, The club's tuned cars, capable of easily overtaking the bikes, were an insult to the Bosozoku's pride. In response, Midnight Club members began using identification stickers on their windshields, a challenge that only fueled the rivalry. Everything came to a head one Friday dawn on the Wangan Expressway. A group of Bosozoku, determined to prove their worth, challenged the club racers to a contest that quickly spiraled out of control. What began as a race ended in tragedy when several vehicles collided in a busy highway section. The accident left 2 Bosozoku dead and 8 injured, including 6 innocent drivers unrelated to the race. For the Midnight Club, this represented a violation of their most sacred rule: never endanger civilians. The decision was immediate and irrevocable. Following the honor code that had guided them since their founding, the members announced the club's dissolution. In the following weeks, the nightly meetings ceased, the coded newspaper ads disappeared, and the legendary machines returned to their owners' garages. But the Midnight Club's legacy didn't end there. Many members, like Isami Amemiya and Smoke Nagata, continued their work in the automotive industry, carrying forward the technical knowledge developed during the years of night racing. Their workshops became legendary, serving everyone from local enthusiasts to international clients. The Yatabe track, stage for so many club records, also had its fate marked by tragedy. After the death of Option Magazine's editor-in-chief during a speed test, the site was gradually abandoned until its demolition. Interestingly, the obsession with reaching 300 kilometers per hour on public roads didn't die with the club. It simply transformed, migrating to closed circuits and organized events. The dream that had united those racers in Tokyo's late nights lived on, albeit in different form. And so ends the story of the true Midnight Club, not with an engine roar, but with the silence of the streets that witnessed its glory and fall. Yet, like all true legends, part of it remains alive whenever an enthusiast glances at the speedometer and thinks, just how far could I go? And so, like an engine burning its last fuel, the era of the true Midnight Club came to an end. But its legend? That never died. The tuners who cut their teeth during Wangan's late nights now command global tuning empires. Smoke Nagata, Isami Amemiya, their names sound like saints to JDM fans. The techniques developed to evade police in the 90s revolutionized the performance parts market. On Tokyo's streets, stories still echo of the machines that challenged 300 kilometers per hour. The 180 million yen Porsche, the Fairlady Z that vanished like a ghost. Every detail became myth. The club proved that passion for speed isn't measured in horsepower, but in courage and innovation. And though laws ended the night races, they never extinguished the spirit born when a driver accelerated into darkness, becoming one with the machine. And you? Have you imagined what it would feel like to challenge these limits? Tell us in the comments which of these legendary cars you'd like to drive. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every week we bring real stories Hollywood wouldn't dare invent. The notification bell? That's your ticket to the next automotive adventure.